Hello and welcome. I hope you're well. Thanks for joining me for this dynamic yoga flow. We're going to practice some interesting different transitions in this class and building a lot of strength throughout the whole body. Quite a good focus on the core and the muscles of the back today. If you do have any problems with your back at the moment, I would say go very gentle with this practice because we are going to be doing quite a lot of twists and it's going to require a fair bit of strength in the back. So if you don't think that's suitable for you today, then maybe best to go with something else for now. But as long as your core and your back are feeling relatively strong and healthy, we will get started. Come down to a seated position to begin with the legs crossed if that's all right for you. You're welcome to sit up on a cushion, that's fine. And bring your hands together in front of your heart. Spread out your fingers and start to really push your hands together. Find a bit of effort already. And draw your wrists down a little bit lower so you start to get a stretch through the wrists. Spread out the fingers, push the hands together, lift tall through your spine, and just drop your chin towards your chest slightly so you get a nice little stretch into the back of the neck. And let's start to focus on the breath. So breathing in, see if you can breathe deep down into your lungs as if you're breathing into your belly. And breathing out. Push the hands together even more. Breathing in, feel the belly expand. And breathing out, feel the belly relax. The belly button draws in. One more breath here. Push the hands together, spread out the fingers. Then start to lift your head, lift your hands, still pushing the hands together really strongly, building a little bit of heat in the shoulders, in the chest. Reach up and push the hands together even more, even more. Take a breath in. As you exhale, reach up and over into a little side bend. Inhale, lift up to the center. Again, push your hands together. Keep the fingers spread out. Exhale over the other way. Once more, inhale, reaching up. Exhale over. Inhale, lifting. And exhale over. Nice, breathing in, lift up. And then as you exhale, interlace your fingers and bring your hands to kind of cradle the back of your head, right down at the base of your skull by your neck. So a little hammock for the back of your neck, really. Elbows are nice and wide and we're going to lift up really tall. Now we're going to take a twist towards the right. So draw in from your lower belly, find a little connection to those core muscles as you twist towards the right, keeping the elbows open wide. Trying not to slouch through the back, keep the spine long. Lift up through the crown of the head. Take a breath in. Exhale, come to the center. And then take it across the other way. Twisting the other way. Again, lift up tall, spread out through the elbows. Find your breath. Another breath in. Exhale back to the center. Nice. If your arms start getting really tired, you can take them away, give them a little shake whenever you need. But we're then going to come back to this shape. And we're going to come back to where we were before, turning towards the right. Take this twist. Now this time, keep the elbows spread out wide. You're going to keep your chest turning towards the right, but start to take a little side bend here so that your left elbow is lowering down almost towards the ground directly in front of you. So it doesn't need to come anywhere near the ground, but that's the way that it's sort of reaching. And then lift back up, staying in this twist. Lovely, then come through the center, take it across to the other side, turning your chest to the left, elbows are spread out, and then take that right elbow down towards the ground just in front of you. Nice, we're going to try moving through that, lift back up, turn through the center, cross to the right, and then start to lower that left elbow down, keep looking to your right. If it will reach, you can take that elbow all the way down to the ground, but it really doesn't matter. Lift back up, come through the center. Just keep this little transition going, dropping the right elbow down as you kind of fold forwards and then coming through. Keep that going, breathing as you go. Nice. I'm going to add a little something onto this in a moment. So next time that you are coming through the centre, we're going to pause there. So when you're looking forwards in the middle, pause there, lift up. You're going to lean back, see if you can lift your feet, take a little boat pose, keep lifting the chest, keep the elbows wide, and then cross your legs the other way. Take it through to that twist, carry on as you are. And then as you come through the centre, we'll try bringing that in each time. Lift the legs, come through boat pose, chest is lifted, and then we switch across to the legs. Take that twist, drop the elbow, lift up. Nice, coming through a little mini boat pose in the middle, changing the cross of the legs, and then coming through this twist. Let's go once more each way, once more to the right, once more to the left. That's it. You've got it. Try not to take it too seriously. If you need to shake out your arms, if they're getting really tired, that's fine. Come back through the centre, one last little boat pose. Take your hands away this time. Bring your hands to the backs of the thighs. I'll turn to the side so you can see. Lift your chest a little bit more, maybe lifting your feet this time. Coming right up, but use your hands on your thighs for a little support. Lift your chest, take a breath in. As you exhale, cross the ankles, come down and see if you can rock through to tabletop position. Onto the hands and knees. If that little transition didn't work, come here, whatever way works for you. And that goes for everything we do in this practice to get together today. Anything that doesn't suit you, doesn't work, just take it a different way. Find something that suits your body, feels safe, never pushing past any kind of pain. It's not necessary. Okay, so from tabletop position, we're going to take cat and cow. Start by lifting your chest, look forwards, push through your hands, take a breath in. Exhale, round your back. Again, push through your hands, tuck your chin to your chest. Do that a couple more times, breathing as you go. Soften the muscles of your face. Try and let everything be easy and comfortable. Lovely. Then the next time that you exhale, as you have your back rounding, your chin tucking in, you're going to tuck under the toes, pause there, push through your hands and lift your knees to hover just away from the ground. Nice, again, really connecting to those deep core muscles. Push through your hands, then find a little bounce on your toes, so bouncing your knees up away from the ground and then back down. Little bounciness. And then we're going to step the right foot, stay with me, step the right foot to the outer edge of the right hand. Very quickly stepping it there. That left knee is still floating above the ground. And then we're going to bounce that foot back. We're going to step the left foot to the outside of the left hand and then step it back. Do that a couple of times. Right foot forwards, back. Left foot forwards, back. See if you can go a couple more times. Feel that heat, welcome that shake in the arms. You got it. Then next time your right foot is forward on the outside of your right hand, let your back knee come down to the mat. Phew, don't know about you, but I feel warm already. And then we're going to come up into a twist. So press down into your left hand, reach your right hand up, turn your chest into this twist. Reach up with the fingertips. Lovely. Press down into the front foot and see if you can lift up just onto the tips of the fingers on that left hand. And then reach up with the right hand. Reach your right hand towards the back of your mat so your chest is turned to the right. So arms are spreading out towards the top and bottom, front and back of your mat. That's it. Take a breath in. As you exhale, we're going to come back down, placing that left hand down onto the mat where it just was. Right hand reaches up and we turn the chest. Take a breath in. Exhale, place that right hand back down on the inside of your foot. Bring your hands back to sort of shoulder width apart. I'm going to come through that little bouncy action again. So push down into your hands. Start to lift that back knee to just hover. Try and find a little bounce and see if you can hop that right foot back. Hop the left foot forwards to the outside of the left hand. We'll go to the other side. So left foot comes to the outside of the left hand, back knee is down. Then lean into your right hand and lift up your left arm. Turn your chest to the left, reach up, spread out through the fingers. And then pull in from your lower belly, find a little connection to your core there. Press down into that front foot. See if you can lift first just onto the tips of the fingers, and then reach up even more with that left hand to bring you through into this twist. So arms are again reaching out to the front and back of the mat, chest is turned to the left. Take a breath in. Exhale to float that right hand back down to the mat. Left hand reaches up, we turn the chest so we're still looking to the left. Take a breath in here. And then exhale, place that hand down on the inside of the foot. Phew, lovely. Same as before, we're going to lift up that back knee, lean into your hands, and then hop that left foot back. Now lift your hips up and find downward facing dog. You might need to walk your hands forwards just a little bit. Let your head hang down. Take a little pedal of the feet, find your breath. And then we're coming back down onto the knees, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Okay, we're going to take the right foot now and swivel it off the mat. So your right knee stays as it is, right hand stays as it is, but the left hand is going to lift up, left foot reaches to the back of the mat. So if you look down, your right hand should be right underneath your right shoulder. Right knee is under the hip. Reach up with the fingertips. I'm going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing from the front here. Then see if you can lift that left leg to float just above the mat. Keep reaching up with the fingertips, point back with the toes. We're going to come through into a lunge from here. So what we're going to do is bring that back foot all the way up so it comes just here on the mat in line with the right hand. The way we do it is bending this knee, bringing it in almost towards the chest, and then stepping that foot through. Let your back foot then swivel onto the mat. If your foot didn't get quite as far, use your hand, give it a hand, place it there. So right foot swivels back onto the mat, we turn the chest and we're back into this kind of lunge with a twist. Lovely, then press down into the front foot, lift up onto the tips of the fingers and lift all the way through. Lovely. Whew. Reach your arms up overhead, turn to look forwards, take a breath in. As you exhale, turn to the other side, look to your right and open your arms out again towards the front and back of the mat. Inhale, lifting up, look forwards. This time tuck your back toes, exhale, pause here looking forwards and see if you can lift up into this high lunge. Keep a little bend in that back knee. Nice, take a breath in. Exhale, open out to the left, into this twist, arms reaching forwards and backwards. Inhale, reaching up overhead. Exhale, opening out to the right and let your back foot swivel outwards so your heel comes down. Turn your palms to face down, we're into warrior two. Lovely. Again, if your arms are getting really tired, give them a little shake, give them a little rest, and then come back into warrior two. We're then going to straighten this front leg, ready for triangle pose. Reach forwards with the left hand, let the hips tilt back as the leg stays straight, and then find Trikonasana, triangle pose. Left hand comes down to the leg, right hand reaches up, we're still really connected to the core. Draw in from the lower belly. One more breath here. Then reach up with that right hand, lift back through, bend into the front knee, so we're back to warrior two. I'm going to come out of this, back down to the ground exactly the same way we came in, through that same sequence of transitions. So take your arms up overhead, palms facing in towards each other, pull up and start to turn towards the front of the mat, lifting that back heel so you come onto the toes of the back foot and back into this lunge. Nice, take a breath in. Exhale, open out to the left into your twist. Arms reach forwards and backwards. Now there's the option to lower the back knee here, or you can try keeping it lifted. as we reach this right hand nice and slowly down to the mat. Keep looking to your left. So we come into this lunge, left hand lifted, right hand down, turning the chest to the left. Take a breath in, and then exhale, drop that back knee and bring it in slightly so it's tucked right underneath your hip. So then you can lean into your right hand, swivel this right foot off the mat, coming back into that sort of side plank shape. So we're going to lean into the right hand, gradually lift up this left foot and extend it back out to the end of the mat. Remember this is where we started. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring this hand down, bring the knee down, and just take a moment to sit back into a child's pose. Let your arms come down by your sides, let your shoulders rest. And find your breath there, let everything soften for a moment. Relax your forehead, your jaw, relax your shoulders. And once you're ready, we'll lift up. I'm going to come back onto the hands and the knees. I'm going to take that whole sequence to the other side. So again, just be playful with it, have fun with it. Don't worry if you wobble, if you fall over. It's all part of the fun of practicing. So start off with the knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders, nice and strong in tabletop position. So this time we're taking it to the left. The left foot is going to swivel just off the mat. Left knee stays as it is. Lean into your left hand as you reach your right hand up and stretch your right foot, your right leg out. So right foot reaches to the back of the mat. Again, really important that you check that this hand or the wrist is right underneath your shoulder. If it's out here in front, your shoulder's got no support, like you can see here. It's just going to want to dip down. So get that hand in the right place. Really important anytime you come into something like side plank. And then we'll try lifting that back leg, or the right leg. Again, reach up with the fingertips. And then if you remember, we're going to bring this right foot and place it down here on the mat, in line with this hand. Go as slowly as you can. Bend your knee. Imagine you're bringing your knee in towards your chest. And then place that foot down alongside the hand. Nice. Give it a hand again if it needs it. Let the back foot swivel onto the mat again, so we're into this twist. Turning the chest to the right and reaching up with that hand. Press down into the right foot, lift yourself up. So still turning the chest to the right, reaching out through the hands. Take a breath in as you lift your arms up, look forwards. Exhale, turning the opposite way to the left, open out. Inhale, reach the arms up, look forwards. Exhale, pause here, tuck the toes at the back and lift up into this high lunge. Lovely, one breath in. Exhale, turning to the right, open out into this twist. Keep a little bend in the back knee. Inhale, lifting, looking forwards. Exhale, open out to the left and come into warrior two. So let that back foot swivel, let the heel come down. Keep this bend in the front knee. Again, give your arms a little rest, a little shake if they need it. I've ended up with my back to you again, haven't I? Let me turn around. There we are. So then coming into triangle pose, we're going to straighten this front leg, right leg. Reach away with the right hand and tilt into Trikonasana. Keep your core strong. Pull in from the lower belly. Reach up with this left hand. One more breath. And use that upper hand to reach up to bring you out. And then bend into the right knee, back into warrior two. Lovely. Then we're coming back down to the ground exactly the same way. Take your arms up overhead. Start to turn towards the top of your mat. Let your back heel lift. So you come onto the toes and take that little bend into the back knee again. So we're looking forwards, find your balance. Again, pull up, keep the torso nice and long. Take a breath in. Exhale, open out to the right, so we're in this twisted position again. Now we're coming down, we're going to place this left hand to the ground, so there's the option to drop the back knee, or you can keep it lifted. I'm going to reach forwards with that left hand, take it slowly as you place the hand down, turn to look to your right, reach that hand up. Again, you can have the back knee lowered already. If not, we're going to take it down in just a moment. Take a breath in, and then exhale, bring that back knee down. And now we want to shuffle that knee in just a little bit so it's right underneath your hip so you can feel that support there. That's it. Lean into the left hand. We're going to let this back foot swivel just off the mat. And then we're going to start to pick up the right foot, reach it back through into this side plank position. Nice. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring everything down. Come onto your knees. Sit back into a child's pose. Again, let your arms rest down by your sides. Close your eyes and reconnect to your breath. And by that I mean just watch your breath, become aware of it, and notice as your breathing maybe starts to slow down and deepen again. Okay, then slowly lift into a seated position. Now, if you want to take it a little bit further, and if side plank is part of your regular practice, is something you know you can practice well and safely, then I'd like you to loop back in this video, go back to the beginning of that little sequence, and instead of coming into this shape each time, I want you to come into instead side plank. Oop, I nearly lost it. So when we take that step forwards, we're bringing this foot through and coming into the twist this way. So if that's something that you want to have a play around with, go back in this video and substitute that side plank in. Or maybe that's something you can build up to. Maybe you can come back to this video a few times and see when you feel comfortable playing around with side plank in that way. But for now, we will finish there. So just come through to a seat. I'm going to take a couple of final little stretches just to cool down. So once you're into a seated position, bring your arms forwards. We're going to take a little eagle arms just to relieve the shoulders and the upper back. Cross your right arm over your left. There's the option to come here, touching the hands to the shoulders, right elbow on top of the left, or you can lift the arms up, backs of the hands coming together. There's also the option to take this left hand and wrap it around a second time, like so. Draw your shoulders down, reach your hands up forwards, away from your face. Take a breath in as you lean back a little bit, lift your hands up, trying to still keep your shoulders down away from your ears. Take a breath in, and then exhale as you round your back, draw your elbows down towards your belly button and reach your hands forwards away from you, almost down towards the ground. So let your back really curl. We'll do that once more, slowly lifting up. Take it into a little bit of a back bend, leaning back as you lift your hands. And then slowly bring it down, round your back. Bring your elbows in towards your belly, hands draw down towards the ground. Then lift back to center, unravel your arms, give your shoulders a little loop. Nice. And we'll go to the other side, so bringing the arms forwards, take left arm over right. Again, you can come to here, you can do the whole thing with the arms like this, or you can lift the arms up, so left elbow is tucked inside the right, backs of the hands come together, maybe taking that second wrap if that's comfortable for you. Once you're there, here we go again, lift the arms up, reach your hands up towards the ceiling as you lean back just a little bit, take a breath in, and then exhale, round your back, draw your elbows in towards your belly, hands draw down towards the ground. Once more, nice and slowly, lifting up and then lowering down. And then coming through to the center, unravel the arms. Again, take a little loop of the shoulders. Let your arms rest down by your sides. Gently drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. And just close your eyes. Deepen your breath. Another breath in. As you exhale, gently let your head roll down so your chin comes down towards your chest. And take it across to the other side, bringing your left ear towards your left shoulder. So looking forwards, the head is just gently dropping over, and with the eyes closed, deepen your breath. Another breath in, and then exhale, gently lower your chin down to your chest in the center. Keep your eyes closed and just bring your palms together in front of your heart in Anjali Mudra. And we'll end our practice together right there. The light and the life within me bows to the light and the life within you. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far, I hope you enjoyed that dynamic, interesting little sequence of poses. I hope you're feeling good. Maybe if you enjoyed this, maybe it's one that you can save and come back to another time and keep practicing and see how your level of kind of control moving in and out of the different poses might improve or change over time. If you have any questions or anything you'd like to let me know, please leave a comment below. Remember to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Thanks.